Hi Sarah, how you doing? I've got your ads up. They look pretty good. The images, I think you've done exactly what you can with them, and that's not much because there's not a whole lot here in this image. I'll talk about that in a second. This image, I think, is it looks good. Color is good. You've got some real nice tonal distribution through the sand here, so whatever you've done to adjust that image, I think it's done very well. There's a few things about the actual mechanics of the ad. I think as far as the placement of everything goes, your logo is placed very well. The images are placed very well. There's a couple of things with both your images, though. Both your images are showing cloudy days. And a lot of students have done this, and you know, I used to have actually done ads, and I've actually worked campaigns with not Caribbean but Mexican resorts, and you don't want to show a picture with a cloud in it. They won't have it. I think that's definitely a valid point in both these images. They don't look like they're very nice days back there. I know this one's showing a little sunshine, but boy, those are some clouds over the water there, and it's just kind of looking a little ominous, both of them. So as far as the actual layout goes, I think that, you know, this is too much in competition with the logo. And that's another thing. You want your hierarchy not to overtake the logo. I see you've compensated that by how large the logo is, and that's a good idea. But I wouldn't use this big heart here over this. If you just want to, and I definitely wouldn't stroke the type on both of these. Stroking the type changes the letter shapes. We can see that right here. Watch. Acrobat's great for this, but watch. See how your T is now part of your H? And that's because you're stroked with white. And watch what happens to the word air when we kind of move back a little bit. See how it almost, the R, the A, see how it squishes together? It never works the way it's supposed to. It works okay on screen, but well, to a point. Obviously it's not working here, but it doesn't translate well to print at all. Too many chances, misregistration, a lot of weird things can happen. We can start seeing some of that right here. So I wouldn't stroke your type. This type here, I would, you know what, use this as a story, not bullets. This could be an interesting little story. And, my only other suggestion is that your type is really, really big. But read this as a story. I think it would read so much better. Come enjoy a candlelit dinner at your room in your 5-star restaurant. After your dinner, enjoy the ocean with one of our exceptional snorkelers, or after your, whatever. After your dinner, drift out to sea and gaze, so kind of make it a little story. Also, watch your spacing between your letters. You got some really strange spacing here between your letters. Okay, so that's what I have. I think this is a better layout, actually, because you're not really, like, the type shouldn't try to take over the whole, it looks like you're just trying to put stuff everywhere instead of letting the image speak for itself, so to speak. And I think that could be timed a little bit better. If you want to refer to that video tutorial, I think there's some really good example, and I explain it in there pretty thoroughly. So if you want to take a look at that, just for a refresher. But I see you've looked at it because this is good mechanics. So images look great, logo placement looks great, everything looks fantastic. Just a couple of those little suggestions, and you're good to go. Thanks very much. Good work.